Hello everybody, this is Louis.
This is David.
And I'm sure you miss our reviews that we used to do. Now we're gonna bring it back, but in a very different format. So here's how it's gonna work. Right now, we're gonna be choosing two different projects, between me and David, and we're gonna kind of debate about it. We'll be basing it off of 4 factors: location, price, exit strategy, as well as quality of the project to be expected. Now we will have 1 minute each to talk about each factor, and at the end of it, we'll ask ChatGPT to decide which is the better project based on that factor. At the end of all 4 factors, we'll also ask ChatGPT to give us an overall conclusion of which is the better project. So without further ado, let's get to it.
Okay, so Bloomsbury is a mixed development developed by Qingjian and 4C Holdings with a land size of 331,894 square feet with a plot ratio of 2.9, can house 358 units with 3 blocks of 15 to 24 story and is expected to TOP in 2029.
Now, One Marina Gardens is a mixed development land parcel, 131,808 square feet in land size, and will yield 937 units in total. The developer is Kingsford and the main contractor is Qingjian Engineering.
Alright, first up we'll talk about location. So Bloomsbury is located at Media Circle in the heart of the Greater One North Transformation, also known as the Silicon Valley of Singapore, with great tech companies such as SEA, Grab, Razer and Walt Disney. Bloomsbury is also within the RCR zoning. It's the first plot in the Media Circle, and there will be 3 more mixed development land plots that's coming up as well. So given that, we have the first mover advantage. Government is looking to inject more housing into this One North area as well to meet this demand, as there will be 120,000 jobs created within this region. So having said that, there's also a white plot that's beside Bloomsbury Residences. White side is basically a wildcard that's very sought after land, which you can build anything from a hotel, shopping malls, residential, adding more immediate amenities into this area. Although this location is not near to the MRT, but you are a short drive of 12 minutes down to Orchard Road and also a short drive of 12 minutes to the CBD area.
Woo! Yes! That's right!
Yes!
That's right! Now, One Marina Gardens is in the Marina area, It is right next to Marina South MRT station, which is along the Thomson East Coast line. One stop down to Marina Bay MRT station and you'll find 3 different lines: the North-South line, Circle line, as well as the Thomson East Coast line as well. One Marina Gardens is actually surrounded by Gardens by the Bay, Marina Barrage, Marina Bay Sands, and a short drive down to malls like Suntec City, Marina Square. So actually in this area, in terms of shopping, nature, work, play, you have it all in this area, very, very accessible. In terms of transformation in the area, you have the new Marina South Integrated Township, which is a very big piece of land, 45 hectares of it, that again will seamlessly integrate residential, retail, offices, hotel, MRT, amenities, etc, etc. That's just one of the transformation. Not forgetting the Greater Southern Waterfront, which is 2,000 hectares of transformation as well. That area will be one of the most exciting areas in Singapore yet to come.
Both locations have strong advantages. One Marina Gardens benefits from its proximity to multiple MRT lines and major attractions. One Marina Gardens has a slight edge due to its immediate MRT access and proximity to popular landmarks, making it convenient for both work and leisure. Considering the transformations, One Marina Gardens is positioned in the Marina South area, benefiting from the upcoming Marina South Integrated Township and Greater Southern Waterfront project. This adds immense potential for growth. On the other hand, Bloomsbury Residences, surrounded by major tech companies and set for expansion with new mixed-use plots and the flexibility of a white site nearby. While it's not as close to an MRT, its location within a growing innovation district holds significant long-term potential. If I had to pick, I'd lean slightly towards One Marina Gardens for its current convenience and the major planned transformations. It seems more immediately accessible and poised for rapid development. But Bloomsbury Residences is definitely a strong contender for long-term growth.
Okay, pricing-wise, OCR's new launch market is already closing up the gap towards the RCR's new launch market. So back in mid-2024, the average price gap between OCR and RCR is about $484 per square foot. As of now, currently the price gap have narrowed down to $263 per square foot. So for example, we talk about Chuan Park already achieved an average PSF of 2,589 across all unit type, as well as Alta achieving an average price of 2,545 PSF across all unit types. So adding on to that, the RCR new launch market benchmark is going at around $2,680 on average based on the chart. So what we are saying right now is that we know from developer that Bloomsbury will most likely be launching at around $2,300 something PSF to $2,400 something PSF starting from. And right now we are very close to the OCR pricing, but also we are below the benchmark of RCR pricing, meaning that inherently we are entering at a buffer profit of around $100 to $200 per square foot.
Now we'll be comparing with its immediate neighbours, Marina One Residences, Marina Bay Residences and The Sale, which are all old properties. By the time OMG TOPs in 2028, they will be 11 to 20 years old. However, they are averaging all at about 2002 to 2008 per square feet, and OMG is going to be launching starting from 2,700 per square feet, which is within that price range but much younger. OMG will actually be averaging around 2,900 likely, but it makes absolute sense because projects like Ori, projects like the District 15 projects, Continuum, all this are already transacting at 3,000 or above per square foot. And while OMG is actually closer to the central region. Moreover, they have the first development of the township inside, which I mentioned earlier on is the Marina South Township, and there are 15 other plots of land there, along with other white sites there as well, 11 other white sites. They are also going to be undoubtedly selling at a much higher price and therefore supporting OMG's pricing.
So Bloomsbury Residences has a competitive entry price with a buffer for potential appreciation, especially given the narrowing price gap in the rest of Central Region. This could attract buyers looking for value in a developing tech hub. On the other hand, One Marina Gardens commands a premium for its central location and future developments. Both offer strong value propositions, but if budget and initial entry price are priorities, Bloomsbury might be more appealing. For pricing, I'd lean towards Bloomsbury Residences. The lower entry price and the buffer for potential appreciation make it an attractive option, especially given its location in a growing tech hub. One Marina Gardens offers strong value, but at a higher starting point. It depends on the buyer's budget and investment strategy.
So in budget 2025, as mentioned, 3 billion National Productivity Fund will be injected to drive the tech and innovation in Singapore's Silicon Valley, to attract high-value tech investment so as to fuel Singapore's economic growth. And what this means is that we are expecting more jobs to be created. There will be 50,000 jobs to be created in this one-off area, and currently there's only 4,877 units in this area. We are severely undersupplied. And this is also the first plot in Media Circle, which means we have the first mover advantage. We might be launching lower than the next few plots that's upcoming. Adding on to that, the HDB prices around this vicinity, such as the Commonwealth area, have already broke the 1.2 million mark. And why this is important? Because when you sell it, you need to know that your buyer needs to have budget to buy your house.
Now OMG will likely take a while to maximize its potential price appreciation because we got to really wait for the Marina South Integrated Township and also the Greater Southern Waterfront's transformation to be done up in the further future. Now why is this so? With integrated township being built up in the future, you will have more malls, amenities and also livability built inside the township, which will undoubtedly bring in more own-stay buyers in the future. Also, with all the land sites to be sold in the future, with 4 more mixed development pieces of land and 11 more white sites, which are premium land sites, they will be selling at a higher price and create support for OMG's exit in the future as well. Now, rental is also very strong in the central area. If you are going to be renting even at current rental prices, you should be able to get a 3.7 to 4% rental yield, which will attract all the investors also. So in this area, although it's going to take a little bit more time, you can definitely attract own-stay buyers and also investors.
Marina Gardens has a strong exit strategy with long-term potential, benefiting from the future developments in Marina South and the Greater Southern Waterfront. It will appeal to those with a mid to long-term investment horizon. Bloomsbury Residences, on the other hand, offers a quicker exit opportunity with strong rental demand and undersupply in the One North area, along with the boost from the tech hub's growth. Both have solid exit strategies, but for a shorter-term gain, Bloomsbury might have a slight edge.
Okay, so Qingjian has a track record for property development in Singapore going as far back as 2008. So one of the more notable projects out there is Jadescape, which had really good quality finishing, but of course they have a fair share of complaints. But despite all the complaints, Qingjian is known that they've shown a lot of fast responsiveness to all these complaints. And going back to Bloomsbury, Bloomsbury is one of first robot-run condo with very interesting features such as the autonomous cleaning bots for common areas, contactless delivery, automated pool cleaning robots, and tennis ball picking robots. So this might translate to lower maintenance costs because you don't have to hire staff, you know. So being the first harmonization project in One North, what this also means is that you can expect to see more space-efficient unit layout. But a common downside within the One North area is that most projects is lack of full-fledged facilities, but not Bloomsbury. Bloomsbury is offering one of the strongest facilities lined up in this district.
Now in terms of quality, it's hard to really fight for this project because this developer is Kingsford. Now if you have seen before Kingsford Water Bay and Kingsford Hillview Peak, you'll know that their quality isn't the best. The only project that they have which is really good is Normanton Park. But the only reason they are good is because BCA actually required them to get a BCA quality mark in order to achieve TOP. Without such a requirement for OMG, I'm not so confident that it can actually deliver the same type of quality. However, we do hope that the experience from Normanton Park will actually encourage them to focus a little bit more on quality for this project. And because it's their first foray into such a premium location, I believe the developer might spend a little bit more time on making this a good one so that they can have more chances to build good quality projects inside premium locations as well and expand the variety of their projects also.
So, Bloomsbury Residences has a solid track record with Qingjian, known for good quality and responsive handling of complaints. Plus, the innovative features like autonomous robots could mean lower maintenance costs. It seems to offer a good balance of quality and innovation. This might give Bloomsbury a slight edge in the quality category. Based on quality, Bloomsbury Residences seems to have a slight advantage. Qingjian's track record, coupled with innovative features like autonomous robots, suggests a commitment to modern, efficient living. One Marina Gardens has potential, but the developer's past projects add some uncertainty. Overall, Bloomsbury stands out in this category.
So ChatGPT, based on all the information that you have gotten so far, can you tell us on overall which one do you think is a better project?
Sure, let's break it down. For One Marina Gardens, considering location, pricing, exit strategy, and quality, I'd give it a 4.0 out of 5. It excels in location and long-term potential. For Bloomsbury Residences, with a strong entry price, exit strategy, and innovative quality, I'd rate it a 4.2 out of 5. Overall, Bloomsbury edges out due to its balanced mix of affordability, potential, and quality. It's a close call, but Bloomsbury might be the better choice for a broader range of buyers.
Alright, so the AI has spoken, but do you agree with his assessment?
Yep, what we really want to know is who do you think has won this debate? Leave it down in the comment section below.
Or any other projects you want us to debate about, let us know.
If you like this video, please like the video, share the video and subscribe to our channel as well. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.